What is a day in the life of a UCO like?
Slovakia is still relatively very young and evolving research infrastructure. So big part of my job focus on strengthening our national network and also further building our network of CTUs. It's, I think, very important, crucial point for our infrastructure. I act as a contact point for all our research community. I support communication across the network. Also, I'm always try to spread very important information across members. For example, about the important regulatory updates, interesting education and training opportunities, further projects, clinical trials, and so on. Regarding the clinical trial, so whether with or without ECRIN support, I'm involved in both phases, in the preparatory phase, but also in the implementation. I really try to, at the beginning, identify all possible obstacles, problems, and try to find solution. I work very closely with CTUs involved in these clinical trials, really to ensure that all regulatory requirements are met. This is very important. Also, I'm almost always part of all organizing teams for our national meetings, for example, our National Clinical Trials Days or GCP courses. As I said, we are very young, we're still developing, and I think training and education is a really big or important part of our network, and we see that this is really crucial for us. Another important part of my role is also to provide initial consultations to sponsors, researchers, PIs, to provide them at the beginning some guidance how to they should start with these clinical trials here in Slovakia. Overall, I can say that my role is very comprehensive, is a combination of coordination of our network, communication, also trainings activities, organizing a lot of events, but also on the other hand, I'm deeply involved in particular clinical research. That is, I think it's very important that I have a really broad spectrum of my activities.
How has ECRIN benefited Slovakia?
Slovakia became a member of ECRIN in 2018, and we achieved a full membership at the beginning of the last year in 2025. ECRIN helped us raise awareness of non-commercial clinical research and why it is important to conduct this kind of studies and trials. It also opened the door to the discussion with the policymakers, and we know that this is one of the most challenging part to discuss the importance of this kind of research, why they need to support this kind of research. Really, our memberships help us to continue with building a network of CTUs. At the beginning, our journey in 2018, our Ministry of Health of Slovak Republic, they issue an order to establish this kind of units and also establish the position clinical trial coordinators. And this was really great thing for us because we can together work and build a network of our CTUs. Also, one of the biggest benefits from ECRIN membership is organizing our National Clinical Trials Days, because it's a huge event every year. Because in the past there were some initiatives, but not in systematic way, mainly from the commercial sponsors. But now we organizing this event each year, and it brings together all relevant stakeholders, such as policymakers, regulators, sponsors, commercial and non-commercials, CTUs, physicians, patients. And I think this is the biggest advantage of the really small country, that we can organize one meeting and one place they can meet all relevant stakeholders. We can open discussion, we can raise questions, and at the end of the meeting, we can at least try to find solution. This is really, really very important to have this kind of meetings. Also, I think for us, as I said, we are young, and education and training part is one of the key area to really increase knowledge and expertise here in Slovakia. And we are very happy that we are on the ECRIN board, because ECRIN provides a lot of trainings, open trainings for free, events, sharing knowledge within the ECRIN network, and we are very, very happy that we can participate in it. And finally, it's clinical trials and development projects that we can participate, and we can bring some new studies here in Slovakia. Also, we can increase the visibility of our research community across Europe.
What achievement have you been proudest of since joining ECRIN Slovakrin?
One of the achievements I'm most proud of is the development of our roadmap for academic clinical research in Slovakia. It was the first comprehensive document to map current situation across the hospitals, university, and research institution here in Slovakia. We analyzed the current situation, capacity of the established CTUs. We evaluated what services that they can provide. At the same time, these documents provides future needs of this institution, which is very good. And I would say that this is a clear starting point for the future improvement and strategic development in this area. I can say that this was a very long and quite demanding process, but I think it worth it. And in the next month, we would like to have some updates of this roadmap.
Tell us about Slovakia and what is planned for the next few years.
Recently, at the end of the last year, our Ministry of Health of Slovak Republic, they launched the first call dedicated to the clinical research. This call is combination of network development and also clinical studies. This is the first time they launched this call, and they really would like to support this area of the research. We are very happy for that, because idea of this project is to build a network of CTUs, but also conduct some clinical studies. Also, a very important part of this project is ECRIN, because ECRIN will be on board through the scientific board, and this helps us to ensure alignment with the European standards and good practice. We see this as a very positive signal that the policymaker recognize the importance of clinical research, and really they want to actively support its development. I think this is a milestone for Slovakia. Although we don't know yet this results, but we know that the whole community will be happy with this call, because this first time, the money comes to this community, and we will try to build something. At the same time, regardless the outcome of this call, last year, this was the first time when we received the systematic funding from our Ministry of Education, which is great. And this provides somehow stability for us and allows us to continue working towards our long-term goals. But I think finance, it's always very crucial step for each network, and we will see in the couple next months how it will go.